Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to talk about Windows 11. First, I'm going to show you how to determine if your computer is compatible. Talk about compatibility lists with certain CPUs, show you where to find that. We will show you what happens if your computer is not ready. And then we'll talk about, as mentioned in a previous video, activating the TPM module and then doing it again to check and see. It's very simple, straightforward. Most of you shouldn't have any problems at all, but it's pretty new out there, so it's just general information that hopefully will help you out. And if you have any questions, let me know. I do plan to also do a complete fresh install of Windows 11 on one of my systems, maybe in the next video, not sure when, but it's coming up. Just to show you what happens when there's no Windows 10. Will you need a Windows key? What can you use your old Windows 10 key? That's all going to come up in the next video. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. Okay, so the first step in updating or checking to see if we're ready for Windows 11 is click on your Start button, click on Settings, go to where it says Update and Security. Okay, and you're going to get where it says this PC doesn't currently meet the minimum system requirements to run Windows 11. Now yours might say it's ready, in which case it's up to you at that point if you want to do the update. Okay, but if you're getting this, then you have to check to see why. Why isn't your PC ready? So there's a little spot right here that says Get PC Health Check. So you click on that, it's going to take you up in here, and you're going to see Download PC Health Check App. And you can also check minimum system requirements. That minimum system requirements, when you go in there, it's going to tell you processor, everything that you need to know to see if you're able to run Windows 11. And then you have to decide, do you want to run Windows 11? Okay, so that is a decision you have to make and you have to decide on. Okay, so click on Download PC Health Check App. It's going to download down in the corner here. You're going to open it up. I've already done that, so I'm just going to ignore this part and we're going to go right there. So I have mine hidden right here. So when I open it up, it's going to tell me introducing Windows 11. Let's check now. And okay, so the first thing it's going to tell you, and this is going to happen for most systems, unless you bought a new one, it's going to say TPM 2.0 must be supported and enabled on the PC or on your device that you're using. So computer, laptop, or maybe even tablets and stuff, but I'm not really getting into that. So you want to see all the results. Click on the All Results tab, and it's going to go down and show you if you got a green checkbox, that's the stuff that you've already got and it's already supported. So this PC supports secure boot, has the processor that's required, has at least 4 gig of memory, and what else? What do we got here? Hard drives at least 64 gig or larger, have at least 2 or more cores, and that your processor clock speed is 1 gigahertz or faster. All right. So really the only thing on this system that we're missing is enabling this 2.0, enabling the 2.0 module. All right. So you have to go into the BIOS to enable this. Now, maybe on some systems you may need that actual TPM module to do this. I don't know if it's an older system. That I don't know for certain. I just know that most modern motherboards today, going back as far as the B450 and maybe further, it's going to work. You're just going to be able to do it in the BIOS. So let's go into BIOS. I'll show you where to find that. This is for AMD systems, by the way. I'll try and do one for Intel later on. But basically, it's going to be the same kind of process. You're going to have to go into an Intel system BIOS and enable it in there wherever it happens to be. All right. So we're going to go into BIOS, and I'm going to show you where that's at and how to turn it on. Okay. So you're going to have to get into your BIOS, however it is, whether it's F2, delete, whatever it is. Look it up for your motherboard. But once you're in here, then you're going to go to Settings. Okay, and in this case, you're going to look for, no, this is MSI motherboard. Look for Security and Trusted Computing. and you're going to see it's security device support disable. And if you read over on the right hand side, it says enables or disables the TPM function to build the endorsement key for accessing the system. Okay, so right now you can't actually do anything with these ones because it's all dependent on this one here. So security device support, so click on this, click on enable, and now you'll see this is activated. All right, so right now you can disable it or enable it, but right now we're on to have it enabled. All we're going to do at this point is we're going to save it. So F10, exit out, and save, and then boot back into your system, and we'll show you what happens at that point. So hit your F10, you're going to see the security device support went from disabled to enabled. You're going to say yes, which is going to, like, this is where the F10 says save configuration and exit. It's telling you what you changed, and you're going to agree with it and say yes. And now your system is going to reboot. Okay, now that we're back into our system, we'll go back into Start, back to Settings, and you're going to be able to go down to Update Security again. And now if you go PC Health Check and click on it now, it's going to change, it's going to go back up, and it's going to try and do this all over again. So since you've already downloaded it, forget that part, and we're going to go where I've already got saved, PC Health Check, and we're going to go check now. And now it's going to say PC, this PC meets Windows 11 requirements. Great news. Windows 11 is free, coming soon. Well, it's available now. Check your device specifications for apps and features that exceed minimum system requirements and Windows 10 features that aren't available. All right, so that's what you want to go in and check and just make sure. But anyway, see all results. TPM 2.0 is enabled. No module was inserted. PC secure boot mode, everything. So everything is before, except that now that the TPM module is enabled, you will be able to go and install Windows 11. All right, so whether you want to do that now or not, that's totally up to you. But here's the thing, when you go to install your operating system now, when you do an install and you have your Windows 10, your Windows 11 boot disk, which if you haven't created one, you can look at my video for creating a Windows media tool, okay, USB. Put your Windows 11 OS on it, okay, so you can boot up from the USB stick, and you'll be able to go ahead and do that from a fresh install, mind you. Eventually it will come here and you'll be able to do that as well, but basically right now all I'm showing you is it wasn't ready, how to get it ready, and then it's up to you at that point whether you want to go and install Windows 11 or you're just happy to stay with Windows 10. Right now I'm staying with Windows 10. So that's it. That's all there is to getting it ready, and then it's basically up to you. I'm going to do a separate video on a different system because I'm not taking this system to Windows 11, not just yet. And we'll see how that goes. I'll do a fresh install right from there, and maybe I'll even do one from Windows 10, put Windows 11 into it, and do that as well just to show you the differences. So stay tuned for that. All right, everybody, so basically that tells you if your PC is ready for Windows 11. If it's not, some of the steps you can take to make sure it is. Maybe system requirements, you can check out that web page when you click on it for the PC Health. That's going to be there for a while. Eventually it'll disappear maybe, and then you're just going to have to go find it from Microsoft's homepage and do a bit of searching. But for now, that's there and it'll work fine. So that'll help you out. Do not need to buy the module. Most motherboards, especially if it's B550, even B450 and up, are going to probably have the built-in module and it will just work. Now, I do have the module to insert, but that's only if you want to add encryption and stuff. So I don't think you really need that. In fact, I know you don't need it because I obviously said it would work. So just wanted to point that out. I did a little bit more on the module itself in a previous video, so if you want to check that out. But if you like the video, hit that like. If you don't, you know what to do. If you're new here, think about subscribing. Maybe hit that join button to support the channel. And hit that notification bell to see videos as they come up in the future. And as always, thanks for watching.